This is your boy Yvens A. Darilus. This is your boy Yvens A. Darilus. This is your boy Yvens A. Darilus. One love, God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Yvens A. Darilus podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, the Yvens A. Darilus podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, the Yvens A. Darilus podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And I said back to the Yvens A. Darilus podcast. Yes, this is Yvens A. Darilus, your host. Yeah. So today's topic, we're in season 2, episode 3. You know, I'm very happy and very reluctant. I don't post these episodes as frequent or as often as I can because there's stuff going on behind the scenes as usual. You know, we got to deal with that. But we're back now. Today's topic and what I wanted to talk about is, you think you're better off? Huh? Do you think you're better off? Do you think you're better off like with someone that gave you or gave their all to you, and then you think you're better off going somewhere else, not healing yourself, not allow yourself time to process and grieve? Some people, they move on because they were never in love with someone. You may not be, or they may not be in the place that they want to be. And both of you guys are struggling to come together to make a difference, but you can't make the difference because each person is standing in each other's way of progressing or not even communicating effectively so that they could come to a common ground and be like, yo, we need to sit down. We need to talk. This is how it is. This is what's going on. This is what we need to do. This is what we need to do going on forward. Let's put this aside each week. You know, when you're in a relationship, when you're in friendships, you know, when you guys are doing in business dealings with each other, you guys got to find a common ground, a way to communicate, a way to project and become effective and be like, hey, we need to try to do this. We need to try to do that. And we need to sit down, make a game plan. You know, I've learned that in past relationships. Me and my partner didn't sit down and write down goals. We talked about it, but never sat down together. Be like, this is what we should do. This is what we should see. This is what I see in the future. This is what we should do. And let's try to come together and work on this. Yes, we've talked like that, but people never come to like be like, yo, honey, let's sit down, let's write this down. This is what we have to do. This is what we have to do. And in your friendships, sometimes you have to communicate with that other party and find out, yo, like, are you benefiting me in this moment? It's like your words, like sometimes people don't hear you. People talk to you. People are talking to you. They're talking through you and at you, but they're not talking to you. You know, sometimes you got to like communicate with the person. Like, hey, so and so, I feel that you are this, and I feel that you're not listening to me because of this, and this reason. And it's up to the other party to be like, oh, okay, I hear your point of view. It's like sometimes it's like a screaming and yelling match. One person trying to get their goal, get their point across. The other one's trying to manipulate your words. Or each other not trying to hear each other. You hear bits and pieces, the bits and pieces that appeal to you guys, that appeal to you or your party or the other party, the friend, the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend, the ex-wife, the ex-husband, the ex-mother-in-laws, ex-father-in-laws, or whatever. We all got to find a common ground because we all human. We all have one life to live, and we like to think that we're successful. But how successful are you? You saying to one person, right, that that you that you're successful at life, right? But everybody can be successful. Living is still living under the circumstances that you've been put through, or still living under the circumstances that life has thrown at you, that where you had lost everything, and but you slowly regaining things, regaining yourself. Like self-love is one part of the things. Whether you with someone or you were not with someone, self-love is part of your success journey, your success story. You loving yourself before anybody else. Yes, you must be able to communicate. You must be able to communicate effectively. You must be able to drop gems to that person. You must be speaking life into your partner. Some of y'all don't get it. Some of y'all don't get it. Like sometimes y'all think that your partner is not doing anything. And sometimes your partner gets discouraged because you thinking that your partner is not doing anything or not trying to do anything, and you're speaking that negativity into them. You're not speaking life into them. Like, be honey, I feel you. I believe in you. I feel that you can be something greater. I feel that you can do more. And I want to help you. But how can I help you if you're not, if I need some clarity? Tell me how I can help you. It's about building each other up. One person may have nothing one day, and the other one has something. You can help contribute to that person. It doesn't have to be financial, but your words carry weight. Words carry weight. Your words to a person, to the party. You constantly telling them that, oh, they don't have no goals. They don't have a future. They don't have nothing to offer. You don't need nothing from them. How does that make that person feel? You bring someone down so you can feel better about yourself? How does that work? How do you feel? Huh? Do you think you're better off like minimizing and undermining or minimizing someone's value and worth? Because whether you believe it or not, that's what you're doing. Whether you're intentional about it or you're unintentional about it. Because not everybody's time has come. Everybody has a season. There are people in your life for a reason, and there are people into your life for a season. And there's people who stay constantly. There's people that's still gonna love you no matter how much you hurt them, destroyed them in their eyes. You know how much you destroyed them, how much how much they feel. But someone who is strong, a real strength of a person who's successful and strong is being able to still love someone and still be able to and still show the person affection, because we're all human. So if you think you're better off somewhere else, then go somewhere else, because in that time, that person will rebuild themselves up, from ground down, from the ground level, and build themselves up, because there's a foundation that is laid that person, that all that thing that you thought of that person that you thought that person was nothing, that you felt that person was nothing, that person was nothing, and that person didn't have goals, didn't have ambition, didn't have drive. You don't know what that person is thinking or person is going through in their daily lives. Whether you're in a relationship with the person or not, sometimes you're in a relationship with someone and you don't know what they're going through because they keep it in. They keep everything in. But you got to be more attentive, more thoughtful. People want to go out with their friends and stuff. Yeah, people need their me time where they go out with their friends, go out with their guys, go out with their girls. Sit at home, play PlayStation or whatever, watch a movie. But sometimes y'all come into the house, y'all on your phones, y'all are scrolling through the internet, browsing through the internet. The internet and the phone sometimes. This is where your communication is. When you communicate with people, this is your communication. People don't have conversations no more. People don't have in-depth conversations no more because even I am guilty of this too. I have my phone, I'm having a conversation with someone and I'm scrolling through my phone. Because we are conditioned to think that we can multitask, we can do other things, and then do we think we're better off with oh, y'all almost see my phone screen or what on my notifications. Y'all think y'all better off with this? With the phone? Like this? No. There's a time and a place. This is a distraction for me and everybody. You think you're better off? You think you're better off because you are up one day and the other person is down? Or you think you're better than somebody because your goals are what you're trying to work towards may be working, may not be working. I don't know. But everybody has a time and everybody has a place in this society, in life. Life will kick you down. Life will knock you down. But it's up to you. Get your ass back up. Get your ass back up. Don't sit there. Because if you think you're better off down, then stay down. Give up. But if you're real and you think you can overcome this, get your ass up and do it. I'm talking to me. I'm talking to the viewers. Get your asses back up. If you have a goal in mind, do it. If you have a plan, even if it doesn't work out the way you want it to, keep on pushing. Keep on striving. Keep on achieving and keep on believing. Set goals. Set plans in motion. If you need help, seek help. If you need guidance, seek guidance. A lot of us don't seek guidance because we think that people look down on us for help. People look down on us because they think that they are better than us. People think that they're better off when all they just did was push something to the side so they could try to see what else is out there. Let me tell you, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Chris Brown had said it best. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. So when you think you're better off, you're just a quitter. You're just a quitter. Because if you truly love someone, okay, I know the saying, if you love somebody, let them go. And if they come back to you, then it's meant to be. I believe in that. I believe in that philosophy. I'm subscribed to it. Hold on. Like Quincy said, hold on. I'm on your ass. I'm not waiting all night long, but I'll sit by the phone. I'll sit by the phone, but I'm not waiting all night long. I'm not waiting all night long for an opportunity. I'm not waiting all night long for a anyone. You know, I'm not gonna wait all night long for anyone to call me, pick up the phone and call me. If you want to call me, you call me. If you don't want to call me, you don't call me. You know what I'm saying? It's not at the end of the day, there's no dirt coming off my back. There's no pain coming off of me. There's no pain residing in me. Because I know everybody's busy. But when people need favors from you, your phone is blown off the charts. You know what I'm saying? We are all guilty of it, me included. I'm not perfect. No one walking God's earth is. But my thing is, do you think you're better off delaying things? Or are you going to confront them heads on? Huh? Are you going to confront them head on? Or are you going to sit there and just sit and sit and sit and sit and sit and wait? Or you're going to take action. You're going to take course. But some things, like someone push you away, bro, you can make the steps and go crawl and gravel to that to 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 the person that pushed you away. Or no, you do your thing. Because clearly they thought something else was better. They were better off somewhere else. The opportunity, like the job, thought somebody else was better off, and then later they find out the person that they put in your position that they wanted, they were thinking about giving you, only put on a facade, gave you what you wanted in that moment, but is calling out, stepping out, doing whatever it is that they're doing. You know, me, I'm a genuine dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm in work, the only time I'll ever call out is if something is really gravely bad with me. You know, I had my aunt die, right? Back in 2000. I could have took the days off to for the morning. What I did, I got my hair cut, cried my tears, because she meant really so much to me, a lot. And yeah, so it was tough. It was a tough loss. But the next day I got my ass and went to work because that's all I knew. I just went to work. I got up. went to work, did my thing, and then when the funeral happened, I was there, and that's when I mourned. I mourned her loss. I mourned that she wasn't here anymore. So no one really knows what you go through. No one really knows your pain. I had my sister that I lost. She was 18. We went over there. We mourned with our family. But I still took my ass to work. I still functioned. Even though I wasn't better off. I went. My uncle died last year. A lot of things happened to me last year. Things that could kill the average person. The stress, the pain, the heartache that could have killed anybody. I weathered the storm. I went through it all. I'm still going through it. But I'm going to make a way. All these losses, all this pain, all this anger, all this rage that I feel, all the happiness, the sadness, the joy, and you guys must feel, use that. Use all that pain. Use all that rage. Use that to gear you towards something that you want to do. Because there's people who would leave you and desert you in your time of need. Your family won't leave you as easily. Friends will walk away. Some family members will walk away. People who you loved for years will walk away. People who you did good by, who you felt you did good by, but you weren't always perfect. Let's not get it twisted. You weren't always perfect, but you try to be better off for them. But in your time of need, they thought they were better off elsewhere. So, I say this to say this. I say that to say this. Don't you ever think that someone who is down today, who may be going through shit y'all don't even know. You think you're better off somewhere else? One day that night, the person that you thought you were better elsewhere is the person that will still remain in your corner, even though you went elsewhere because you thought elsewhere was better. Do you feel me? Nah, I'm sorry. I'm very passionate right now. I'm very passionate about this right now. I'm not saying that you need people or you need to rely on people or that you need to lean on people all the time, because there's times where you are down, you're low, you're out, you're strung out, you're whatever, you're going through your depression, you're going through whatever, your angst, your whatever it is you're going through. God will send people on your journey, on your way, people that you don't even know, people that you may not have even met in real life yet, that you've spoken to on this device or the internet that treated you more like friends and family than your own friends and family and the people that you had loved for years. So I say this to say that whatever you are going through, people who had doubted you, people who had counted you out, people who felt that you were nothing, that you couldn't get out of your own way. One day you will show them that you are stronger in here and in here because you did the work. You worked on yourself. The road is tough, but you working on yourself. You working on that journey. You trying to be a better individual. Keep going. Keep being that better individual. Don't hold grudges. Because the grudges don't always hurt the person that you have the grudge against. It hurts you. Learn to forgive, but don't forget. Because this journey of life will give you lessons in trials, and you will face tribulations, and you will overcome every single piece of frustration, of the anger, the animosity that you're facing. I couldn't think of it. I was very passionate. I'm very passionate, y'all. You might want to put down your volumes for this episode. Yes. But there's a fire that's lit in me. It's something that's inside of me that I need to project. And if I don't get it out, and if I don't record this and I don't give it to you guys, somebody might need this. Not everybody will need this. Not everybody would want to listen to me. Who am I? Who am I? I'm just Yvens A. Darilus. That's who I am. I may not be nothing to you, but to God, I'm somebody. To my family, I'm somebody. At points in my life, I meant something to people, and then other points of my life, I've meant nothing to them because I am not in their presence. I'm not in their life. Whether it be of my own doing or their doing. But at the end of the day, I'm Yvens A. Darilus. And this is the Yvens A. Darilus podcast. And I'm going to give you the raw, real, authentic me for the most part. I'm going to give you as much as I want to give you. Because there's stuff I need to give to myself to do my healing. And so that way my words are not used against me. So I'm better off. This is therapeutic. This is therapy right here. This is therapy. This is what self-love is. This is what self-healing is acknowledging you have flaws. Acknowledging your wrongs and your rights, and even stuff that you don't see, stuff that you don't have to tell everybody. your wrongs or your rights, but you have to be able to tell yourself, there's places I was wrong. There's things that I did that was wrong. You know? And guess what? There's things that I use, that I look at on a daily basis. Sometimes I put them away. Sometimes I look at them once in a blue moon, and I look at them, and I look at the item. I symbolize it. I see the symbol of it. I see the symbolization of it, like a ring. If I have the ring with me, or this bracelet that I got for Christmas, I'm very thankful for it. I cherish it. I wear it like practically every day because it meant something to me. Because someone thought of me, people thought of me to give me this as a gift. So this, whether because it's a material possession, it's just a material possession. But I think of it in high regards because it's a symbolism, because someone cared enough. But it doesn't have to be, you don't have to receive stuff like this, or I got this pendant I got myself, this chain, these chains that I got, you know, these are just material. This is just material possessions. When those material possessions go, do you think you'll be better off? Or if you find stuff greater than these, than this, you get something better. If you think you find something better, will you move on from it? Because this has no use to you. This has no value to you, but when you had it, you were able to communicate, right? Weren't you? When you had this, you were able to communicate, right? People always want to upgrade to a better model, a newer model. Why don't people try to reevaluate themselves, reevaluate the situations? Not all the time is always on your friend or your partner, or that is something's lacking in them. Something may be lacking in you, but you're not able to see it. So why don't you take a look at yourself? Be real to yourself. Do you think you're better off? Are you internally healed? Are you working towards healing yourself? Can you feel the love and compassion? Where's your self-love? Where's your self-love journey? You want to bring your baggage, your pain. Not everybody can handle your baggage and your pain. Me, I love people with their scars, flaws, and all. I try not to discriminate against anyone. I try not to look down on anyone. There's people who've told me their life situations, things they've gone through. I'm not perfect. I try to be as open. I try not to judge anyone. But I feel like I be judged. I'm being judged. Everyone judges everyone. Everyone thinks that they're better than another person. But I'm here to tell you that you're not always better than anybody else. You're just the same person. So if you think you're better off than someone, go ahead. Go be better off somewhere else. Right? But where that better off is, and that better off drops you, and you need to come back to what really was here for you. What is here for you will always be here for you. Time, distance will not remove the love and compassion that friends, family, loved ones have for you. You could have been done wrong. You have wronged someone, and they still love you. You could have all the pain and all the anger towards that person. That person still loves you. You could feel like you hiding your emotions, or you are trying to get a reaction that's out of someone. You may get the reaction, but how would you feel at the end when the reaction? Every action has a reaction. Remember that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have shot off at the mouth for quite some time. I just wanted to bring this to you. Up next, we will have our poetry corner. This is your boy Yvens A. Darilus. I am signing off on this part of the podcast. One love. God bless. Poetry corner coming up soon.
This is your boy Yvens A. Darilus. This is your boy Yvens A. Darilus.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Yvens A. Darilus podcast. This part of here is the poetry corner. You are with Yvens A. Darilus. Of course, that's me. Poetry corner. You think you are better off somewhere else? Are you over there at your place, sitting by yourself, reminiscing of thoughts, running around outside, smoking or drinking, thinking that it's gonna pass the time, thinking that that will get me off your mind? Baby, I'm still lingering in the back of your thoughts. Whether you want to believe it or not, I leave a long-lasting impression. I go every direction. There's no way that I'm just a distant memory. I stay in the back of your mind like an old school nursery rhyme, baby. Understand? I'm going with the change of time. I realize that you'll always be mine in some facet, some form. Don't go. If something is good, leave it. If it comes back, then it's meant to be. If you left, I'm not waiting. If you come back, hey, no one knows what is taken. Open up your mind and open up your heart. Somewhere I'm still linger there. My name is inscribed in your heart somewhere, even if it's in your subconscious level. You know that I'm here every time. You thinking about Yvens A. Darilus. Yvens A. Darilus is on your mind all the time. So don't deny it. Don't deny it to yourself. You could deny it to everyone else, but we both know the truth. I'm here, baby. You can call on me, baby, because everything is not what it seems, and everything what it seems is not what it means. So you just understand I am here even when you feel that I'm gone. Just remember, I truly care. I don't care about your weight. I never cared about your weight. I never cared about your imperfections. I loved you in all your perfections. All your imperfections I loved. Come here, let me see your scars. Let me heal you, baby. Let me kiss every imperfection. Let me kiss you in every direction. Let me hold you. Let me fold you. Let me curve you. Let me massage you. Let me feel you. Do you feel that? That's me speaking in your heart, speaking in your mind. Whenever you close your eyes, do you think of me? Yes, I believe you do. Because you stay on my mind. From time to time, I can hear you. I can hear your heart crying out for me. I can hear it. It's saying, come in, come in, come in, save me, like Mario said. It says, come here, daddy. Come here. You love me, I love you. You deny that you do love me, but you still love me deep down in your heart. You know nothing in this world could tear the love apart. Not time, not distance. You'll always have me. Do you see it the same? Or are you internalizing a way to escape the love you have? Because I know the love is there. I see it every time I look in your eyes. Your eyes tell more than your mouth does. So hold on, baby. When you go to sleep, remember, I'm in the back of your mind. I'm the one that's playing the melodies in your heartstrings. And I'm the drum that's beating in your heart. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is Poetry Corner with Yvens A. Darilus. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're on the YouTube channel. And yes, podcast on Spotify, iHeartMusic, Apple Radio, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. You can find the Yvens A. Darilus podcast on all of those platforms right now. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, this is your boy Yvens A. Darilus. One love.